How's it going, everyone? Cubeologist here again, and today we've got a review of the Yuxin 3x3. So I really want to thank the Cubicle for sending me this to test. This is a really good cube and I'm really happy about it. Take a look at these stickers. They actually just sent me these. I'd had the cube for a little while with stickers cut for the GANS 357 on there, and then they sent me these and they fit really well. So thanks again to them. They sent me the cube and the stickers all to test out, and I'm super happy about it. So the first thing I want to talk about with this cube is the most obvious. It is its resemblance to the GANS 357. And now I have a GANS right here so you can compare. Now as you can see, the pieces look very similar, and they kind of are. The corners are a little more rounded off. Right there you can see these are a little more pointy, but the corners are a little more rounded off, and honestly guys, that's where the similarities end. The weight of the Yuxin puzzle feels much heavier than the GANS 3. The turning, there's a lot more momentum with the pieces, I guess, where they're heavier than it is with the GANS 3. That was one of my problems with the GANS 3. Really good cube, but it just is so airy that I couldn't really keep it under control. And you know, maybe that's something to do with me because my turning style and my skill level aren't advanced enough. But this cube I found to be a lot more controllable, if somewhat a little bit more locky, to be honest with you. It is just a tiny bit more locky than the GANS 3, but it's a pretty good cube, and let me show you how it performs right here. So this solve is just to show you how the cube performs. I realize that my turning isn't exactly amazing, but this is one of my better solves. I'm averaging about 18 to 20 right now, so this is really good. And yeah, look at that, a 14. Super happy about that. But yeah, that was a really good solve of mine, and I'm super happy that I got that to show you guys with this cube. That actually had the old stickers on it. I don't know if you can tell a difference. The only difference really in the old stickers and these are the corners are a little more rounded off, and the edge piece right here is actually cut to contour that edge perfectly. But if you're in a pinch, GANS 357 stickers from the Cubicle will also fit this. So like I've been doing in most of my recent videos, I want to show you the size of the cube here. It looks like it's a little over 57 millimeters, but that 0.3 is probably the width of the stickers. So this cube is probably right at 57 millimeters, and that's actually pretty cool. So we can compare it to the GANS 57 here, and you can see that just to get a relative size, it is a little bit bigger, but you know, a little bit of that's the stickers, and it does feel a little larger in your hands. Whenever you're solving, this cube feels a little bit larger than most of the other cubes. Now taking a look at the mechanism, I've actually heard a lot of people compare this to the Oolong version 1, and even though I see some similarities, it's not exactly a ripoff. I've got my Oolong V1 taken apart here, and you can see that there are some small similarities, but the overall shape and the design is totally different, and something that really stands out on this puzzle are these knobs right here. As you can see, they're kind of incorporated into the shape on the Oolong version 1, but on this one they are just protruding from the flat side, and I think that might be something that adds to the catchiness of this puzzle. It's not a catchy puzzle, let me be honest and clear about that, but there are some catches that I don't get on other cubes. Now let's take a look at a corner here and compare it to an Oolong version 1. You can see that the stalk is completely different and the base is a little larger, but that's about it. And sorry, this is my main and it's a little bit dirty, but you can see that the design is different with the corners here on the edge of the corners and on the stock, so definitely not a ripoff of the Oolong version 1. So now to talk about recommendations. Should you buy this cube? Well, that depends. If you already have a main that you really enjoy, I wouldn't really recommend this because it is a step down from the main 3x3s right now, the Oolong version 2, maybe even the GANS 3 depending on your feel. But if you have a Rubik's Cube or an older speed cube, I would probably recommend this. It's only $9 right now, so if you want to pick up a really good speed cube at a pretty good price, check out the link in the description to the Cubicle, and you know, the stickers you can get with it fit perfectly. So it's definitely something I would recommend. As you can see here, it corner cuts over 45 and it reverse cuts really well due to that rounded centerpiece. And I haven't gotten a corner twist with it, even though it is possible. The corners are actually designed to not corner twist with those little flares off the tips right here, but it still does corner twist. It's just not as easy as with some other cubes. So pick this cube up and let me know down below if you've tried it out. It's definitely better than the 4x4, but that's just my opinion. So I really appreciate you guys watching this review, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you thought. But, like I said before, I appreciate you watching, and you'll hear from me really soon. As always, guys, talk to you later. Bye.